Hi everyone, and welcome to this month's edition of Map Mavin Methods. This month we're going to be looking at two particular changes to our Map Mavin system, and we definitely have a lot, so we're just going to focus on those two. But I'd really like to talk to you about how much faster our loading is for raster data, specifically satellite imagery in our case, and our new base map, which myself, Katie Nelson, and Maddie Abode have worked on for quite some time and finally released to the public and made sure to be open source so that you can fool around with it if you want and use it for your own projects because we firmly believe in making data available to all when possible. But let's first start with the satellite imagery speed, the changes that we made, or rather raster data, but again, usually in our case, it's going to be imagery or something from aerial photography as well. Although if you wanted to, you could take any raster data that's georeferenced and import it in here, which is something I'll touch on next month. But anyway, so here we have an image that I'm sure you've seen with us throughout Map Maven methods. This is a 2015 NAPE image over the city of Boulder, Colorado, and you'll see the urban center right here. But if you remember from past videos, it would load admittedly pretty slowly, and we're not afraid to admit that at times it was even strikingly slow, loading tile by tile. And now it's seamless. I mean, you could not get any faster than this, and we're very excited about that. Mind you, this is low resolution imagery, so it's not going to have the same complexity and detail that some of our high resolution imagery that we sell on the imagery side of the business would have. But nevertheless, you get a sense of just how fast you can zoom in and out and load this data. I actually wanted to use the same image that I've been using for quite some time so that you can have a visual comparison in terms of the new speed. So that is that with the satellite imagery, and you'll probably notice this completely new map in the background, and that is our new base map. We've called it Apollo Bright, and again, it is entirely open source, and we think that we really found a good balance between having all of the essential features and data that you would need to accomplish any mapping task while not over cluttering the map, because of course this is really just going to serve as the backdrop for your spatial data, and we don't want the base map to get in the way of the message you're trying to convey or the data you're trying to share, express. We've made it really entirely our own, and hopefully you'll agree with us that it's aesthetically pleasing and pretty minimalist to, again, not get in the way of your project. It loads as fast as anything you'll find with competitors or otherwise across the internet, and we're pretty excited again about the speed. I mean, the vector data just is almost instantaneous. You'll see a slight lag there, but especially after you've been on the map for more than a couple of seconds, everything is cached on there, and you can seamlessly go from a global view down to street level. In regards to the global view, one neat little feature we've added is that really far out zoom levels, we have this global terrain layer, and we just frankly thought it looked better, and it can be useful if you're jumping around the world and losing some context, because obviously at a really high zoom level, you're not seeing the names of countries or continents or what have you. So we thought that'd be a nice little added touch and cherry on top to all of these new changes we've made with the base map. So we encourage you to check out the new base map and upload some raster data into your Map Mavin account. If you don't already have one, definitely go ahead and sign up. And if you just want to check out the base map and don't really feel that you have a mapping need or need somewhere to host your imagery right now, that's fine, because we've actually put this live on our imagery search engine, Image Hunter, and you can check it out there as well. One last thing that we may not have highlighted in past videos, we've added several base maps. So while this is our flagship base map that we ourselves have created, you're able to toggle through several coming from OpenStreetMap. And also, if you want no base map and you just want to look at a particular layer, you can do that as well. You might be wondering why you'd want to do that. That's a great question, and one that we answer pretty often. But if you're really just trying to look at a particular layer and see it in and of itself, it can be a great little tool to use that toggle on, toggle off feature. So I'll show you what that looks like real quick. So here we are over Boulder, where we usually have our test maps for all these videos, and I'll go ahead and turn off the base map and load Boulder Creeks layer, and now you can look at just the creeks without any of the distractions from the base map in the background. And then we'll go ahead and put our base map back on there, and you see they integrate seamlessly and near instantaneously. So there you have it, our new base map, which we're calling Apollo Bright. We hope you like it, and we have many more changes to come here with our Map Mavin product that's just about around the corner for our latest version. So hope you look forward to it as much as we do, and see you next time. Thanks.